for.
And there's Computer Lady. Thank you so much.
And we're streaming.
Oh, the desire to scream out a Scott Pilgrim reference right then was nearly overwhelming.
I have questions, but you know what? That's okay.
Everyone has questions. We're going to try to find some answers tonight.
That's what
So-
separates you from the mushrooms.
Welcome back. Our band of adventurers continued along their caravan journey in the last session, recovering from a vicious land shark attack, and helping the remaining wagons limp their way into the village of Krusipad. The caravan master Altus was very thankful. He parted ways somewhat temporarily to take his caravan folks to the caravan camping area in town. The party entered the inn directly off of the main road called Against the Grain. They wanted to have a meal and find rooms. The food and hospitality of the inn were of some quality.
Food, hospitality.
Stew.
The party failed to impress the minstrel that was there.
I failed to impress the minstrel.
And they generally got the side eye from everyone that was there, at least those that looked local. For reference, everybody, because we just did cleanup and role-playing stuff last time, we'll give everyone 100 XP.
Yay.
And at the last session, we left off that it was just after you had had food. There
Mhm.
were still some people sort of loitering about. The question becomes, is there a specific thing that any of you want to do?
I want to go to the temple.
Okay.
Man, you are on that.
Well, we had just gotten here and we were going to rest, I believed.
We should try and get together in the rooms and come up with a plan, because this place is starting to give me like Children of the Corn kind of vibes.
That's okay. I just nuke children apparently in these games. So
Yeah. All right, let's all right, hold on a second. Let's start the line here. We don't fuck with kids. Like,
So
let's not erase the kids, please.
there are children in town.
Again, not helping with the whole Children of the Corn vibes. Please, let's not actually like.
Well,
Okay.
So I believe that you had requested 2 rooms.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
One for
Are you
guys,
do
one
you-
for girls.
Do you intend to head there?
Yes.
All right. So the way the room is laid out for the main bar area, you're actually moving past the bar to the right, essentially along the right-hand wall, and going up some stairs.
Okay.
At the top of the stair, there's just enough of a landing for you to be able to turn to the left and go back towards the rooms,
Okay.
do you do like a Yui?
basically.
Yeah.
And then the corridor does a dog leg to the right. It comes down, you pass a door on either side, it turns right. You could keep going forward, but then it turns left. There are 3 doors on that wall. The first 2 are for you.
Is that
Okay.
third one locked?
You have
Klepto, our rooms first.
are they across the hall from each other or are they next to each other?
they're side by side. So 1 door here, 1 door here.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The other side of the hall is a blank wall.
Okay.
hall corridor is a strong word. Basically, that wall is the back wall of the next set of rooms, and the next corridor around the corner is a wall for the next set of rooms.
Okay.
There is the reason the corridor kind of zigzags like that is because one entire corner of the building, almost 30% of the floor space up here, is a bunk room. So if you wanted to go cheap and sleep in the same room as 12, 14, 16 other people, you could do that.
No, I'm good.
Not unless I have no choice.
I'd like to wake up with my kidneys. Thanks.
You're
There's
so
no guarantee
paranoid.
that's happening anyway. What do you think was in the stew?
Yeah. Also, I stand out right now because we haven't done a wig yet.
Okay.
Just shave you.
Wait.
No.
I actually had a thought. Hold on. Let me see if it before. Hold
Oh
on.
no.
Ignore me for a moment.
Disguise self can be put on me.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't think your invocation will allow you to put it on me.
Oh, it won't.
Never hurts to double check.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to double check.
He plays
Yeah,
wizards,
hold
not
on.
warlocks. Don't listen to him. Always double check.
Yeah, I said I don't think.
I try not to either.
No, it's only disguise self, and disguise self. I don't believe that's clearly disguise.
Does it just say disguise self at will?
Without expending a slot. Yeah.
Because disguise self is a spell you can cast on someone else, I believe.
Hold on, that's what I'm looking up now. Wouldn't that be funny if I finally just now thought of that?
You can always shave your head.
It's self. Never mind.
You found it?
Yep.
Well, I mean, hey, at least it's on brand.
Yeah.
All about me.
All right, so we're gonna go. Why don't we all clamber into one set of rooms to start with to discuss our plan of action?
That's a good plan. And that way we
So-
can like set our stuff down and store it.
Plan of action.
Which order are you headed up the stairs? Who goes up first?
I believe it was Thea and Elsbeth had abandoned the stew earlier on, then myself, and then our fighter, who thoroughly enjoyed the stew.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Burp.
Dundon, give me a perception roll, please.
Okie dokie. We did this last time too, I think.
It should just be your, I think it's your straight wisdom modifier on that.
Are you proficient?
He's a fighter. No.
No, I have a 19.
You feel you're like, Azathan is always so paranoid about things, but you definitely feel like you're getting the side eye from that room as you're headed out. As you're the last one out, you are definitely getting the creepy I'm being watched vibe.
I'm going to pause for a moment and just kind of sweep back and forth a little bit to check out the environment.
So the room itself is relatively quiet. Even the minstrel is taking a break. You do see one of the things you do notice here is where a lot of the places in Western Azinth were very, let's call it uniform in their racial construction. Azinthians tend to have sort of deep brown skin, and they tend to be human. Dwarves from the mountains, so you have humans, you have dwarves, and that's really, it tended to be that. That was what you saw. elves, half elves tended to stick out. If you were extra pale, they kind of went, oh, look, someone from Trokal. As you're here in this particular room, as you've traveled further away with the caravan, you do notice there are a number of other features with people here, including a couple of people with grayish skin and tusks,
Half orcs.
half orcs, which is more it's rare on the western part of Azinth. As you move east, they become more and more common. So you're starting to get into that blend point where there are a lot of other, you're starting to see a lot of other here.
Am I noticing any of them in particular who are either interested in us or appear to be unhappy at our presence?
Well, they all appear to be unhappy to some degree or another. However,
I mean, general disposition aside.
give me a 20-sider. Now that you're paying attention.
13.
You're not getting that vibe. You're not getting a particular person.
Right.
You do notice though, there is one of the half orcs does seem to be apart, sitting apart from the others.
Is he antisocial or a bounty hunter?
No way to tell.
Antisocial, bounty hunter, both.
You ask as if they are mutually exclusive in some way.
I know. I'm going to give him a little bit of a nod and then continue on my way up the stairs. And then I'm going to fill everyone else in on.
We're gonna conglomerate in
This
like the girls'
discussion.
room.
Okay.
See, told you something was weird. What was this place's name? Innsmouth?
No.
The town.
Everybody give me a listen check.
It's something along the
Is
lines
that
of
a perception?
cruciform.
Yeah.
Yeah, perception. Krusipad.
Krusipad. Much like crucify, but padding.
Not yet.
It's a soft crucifixion.
24.
Jesus.
She can hear really well.
15.
Is there any modifier on this?
It's your
Wisdom.
perception.
It's a perception.
That would be a 14 for me.
15 for me.
Okay. Most of you only vaguely hear. Thea, somebody came clumping up the stairs right behind them, basically. And you hear another door open and close up here.
Like that third door? Was it that close?
It was close, but you can't tell. This floor is they're all very close. It's
Okay.
it's maybe 5 feet of space between your door and the wall on the other side.
Gotcha.
Not exactly handicap compliant.
I'm going to peek my head outside and see if everyone went into a room or if there's anyone outside.
You can't see anybody in the corridor from where you are. You
Wait,
can't
did you
see.
say when we were where our room was, it was right after a turn?
Yeah, you can't see very far. But where you can see, like your corridor, completely empty.
Hmm.
And I don't see any shadows on right near the turn. That would suggest a person.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna go back inside then.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I just rolled the third natural one in a row. You definitely hear somebody thumping around in the room next door to you.
Oh, yay.
Wait, the room next door to us that was supposed to be ours?
No,
Oh, that third one.
the first one that you passed. There was a left and a right. Right was the bunk
Yes.
room.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna listen at the wall.
Give me a perception.
Theo wants to listen too at this point.
15.
Go ahead.
I have a 19.
You literally hear nothing.
It's because
Like
they're actively
magical
listening
nothing?
on the other side of the. They're actively listening on the other side of the wall.
Like you think you would have heard somebody like rumbling around the room. Something you hear none of that.
I'm going to tell my suspicions to the groups like silently. Like I'm gonna try to like mimic like
I
people.
pull out a
Well,
piece of paper and a pen.
okay, I scribble and tell everyone because I'm bad at charades.
Damn it. Damn it. Smart characters. Come on. Being literate. I was looking for charades. That would have been hilarious.
It
Damn
would've
you,
been
Endor!
so bad.
Damn you, Endor! Literacy.
Literamancy.
Listen,
Literamancy. Yeah.
Nice.
the power of words.
Magic word man.
I like your words, funny man. I like your funny words, magic man.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Wait,
Uh, But yeah, no, paper and pen, because that was my first thought of it, is just this ace is really suspicious.
oh, hold on. I have to look at a spell.
Oh
This-
no.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on.
So I've already filled in the group about the half orc who was sitting off to the side, kind of
Wait.
by his lonesome.
So how wide were these walls again? Like this wall, how big is it?
You mean how thick is it? You have no
No.
idea. Your room is about 10 or 12 feet across and about 12-ish feet long. That's
So like if
two
I did a
people.
repelling blast towards the wall,
Don't do it.
No, you're gonna.
No, we don't want to
blow a
bring the
in
whole
wall.
place down.
You're gonna blow a hole in the wall.
You
But
will
we
blow a
would-
hole in the wall and probably kill whoever's on the other side. And we will be
you mean the
charged with
people that's
murder.
listening?
Yeah.
We-
Eavesdropping is one thing. Murder in a town that already looks like they want to kill us and sacrifice us to whatever weird god they worship in their temple. No, let's not give them more
Also-
reasons.
Technically speaking, Eldritch Blast can only target a creature. I've been on the receiving end of that rules thing before, but I don't know what Eric would say on that.
That is true, technically speaking, is you're not targeting a creature, just an object.
Which turned into a really funny gag during that AL session because some guy kept spooking my character and I kept trying to shoot what I thought was spooking me since it wasn't a creature, the spell would fizzle.
Nice.
it was a Curse and Strahd AL session. The moment we found the first like skeleton, he stopped. Because we're like,
Is there
oh
a
shit, no.
window?
Ooh. No.
Hmm.
As a matter
Wait.
of fact, there weren't any windows downstairs either.
We're on an interior wall inside a place that looks like it was scrapped together in some cases. I
No,
wouldn't be surprised.
It's very sturdily constructed. It's not a terrible place. It's clean. It's firm. It's got a good door, a solid lock.
They test the locks. I don't believe the DM saying sturdy locks in a place like this.
Yeah, how are the locks? Like, are they actual like roach, like the Roach Motel equivalent of locks, or are they actual sturdy locks in this place?
Give me a roll.
Is that
Investigation.
anything specific?
Investigation sounds like a good thing.
All right. 21.
Yeah. Like the door is legitimately solid and it's a good lock. Like, not like you couldn't get through it if you really wanted to, but that's not the point. You're supposed to just be crashing overnight or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This isn't like a stronghold. This is
Yeah.
like your
Interesting.
hotel room with a magnetic key thing.
Yeah.
Only it's not magnetic, it's just a key.
Yeah.
Like a college dorm. It's got a key lock. Not much more than that.
Yeah. Pretty much where you're at.
Is there any decorations or anything on the wall?
Give me another investigation roll.
So as
She's looking for every fucking peephole she can find.
I don't blame her. I would too.
16.
You
No,
don't
there's
find
no
anything.
Okay.
I mean, you're looking along that wall to that room next door.
So as Thea's investigating, I'm writing on the parchment. So I'm not the only one who thinks this is weird, right?
No.
No, it's weird.
Well, yes, he's weird, but this situation's weird as well.
What time of
Duly
day is
noted.
it?
Evening-ish. You guys got in. You had the one you mended the one wheel, but the caravan was short one
Oh yeah.
one cart and a bunch of crew, and so you kind of limped your way into town, and Altus was looking to, resupply, re-up, and get out.
Yeah. Just gonna.
We should keep an eye on and keep close to the caravan.
Well, we're inside the inn and he's over at the caravan housing tents down the road a piece.
I know, which is a problem.
Just gonna.
And since
flop
we
onto
have
the
no
bed and go,
windows-
"Ugh."
Was there any pictures or sort of artwork on the walls as we were walking upstairs?
No,
Nothing at all.
It's a basic.
The hostile at best.
It's a basic grain motif. So there were some like little wheat things carved in at certain areas, but it's like really kind of limited decoration. It's not super fancy. You could see where it could be and maybe was in the past, but now, yeah, it's bare walls, rent a room. Thanks, great, get out. See ya. And that pretty much
Alrighty.
matches the attitude of the owner. Or presumed
All right,
owner.
so what's the plan here, guys? Obviously, Theo wants to go to the
Go to the
temple,
temple.
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to.
How many sheets of paper are we going through?
We're writing
gonna have to-
small.
We're gonna have to go through the temple with Thea to prevent her from, bringing another circle of hell down on us.
That is true.
I don't
Unintentionally, of
understand what you're
course.
trying to imply here.
Oh no, there was no implication. It was pretty obvious and direct. You cannot be
Nice.
trusted to you cannot be trusted to go on your own.
I mean, you have to admit, maybe it's a pretty safe bet. Do we have a need to restock any supplies, anything?
I think I'm pretty well set. I am
Yeah,
I'm
'cause he always
curious.
You.
Don't want to get blamed for the next shopping trip. Is that what that was?
Absolutely. Listen, I've learned that shopping trips are now a bad idea, so ergo I will not.
Sure. Have we ever had a shopping trip go right
Yes, we have.
before I showed up?
Yes. Granted, we didn't do
Yeah.
any
Oh, I
shopping
mean,
trips.
did they all go wrong after I showed up? Was my
Well,
point.
seeing as we've only done one since you've shown up, yes, you are responsible for things going poorly.
Can shave your head anytime you want. Make it
Actually,
easy on
yeah,
us.
both of them that have happened after you've arrived have gone poorly, so I'm blaming you. I don't have any need to acquire more ingredients for potions. I've got plenty for the time being.
So really, the most of what we need is some sleep. After our lovely
Sleep is good.
experience with the aquatic
The land shark.
desert fish.
The land shark, yes. Oh boy. Okay.
So you, after your encounter, I believe you did a long rest with the caravan there because
We did.
you moved the
Yeah.
campsite.
We did.
So you did a long rest. So it has just been a journey today,
Yeah.
albeit a long walk because it was kind
Yeah,
of a pain in
like
the
it's
ass.
just tired. Hence,
But it's so it's
Elspeth
just
flopping
tired.
onto the
It's
bed.
not there shouldn't be any missing hit points other than what couldn't have been recovered from the long rest. All your spell slots should be available.
Correct.
It's just evening meal time and end of the day ish.
Kind of reason Elspeth flopped onto the bed. Then to give the illusion something is actually happening here.
I'm gonna go. I'm debating whether or not I should check in with the caravan or not. I can just fly out to them real quick and then we'd be right back just to make sure they've got settled in okay.
There's no
Dude, it's
windows.
I can walk outside. I know I don't trust these people, but like I'm pretty sure they won't just stab me in broad daylight. At least I hope they won't.
I'm feeling a roll coming on for that statement.
I'll come along.
You can't fly.
Duh.
Just walk.
Why
They're
would I
not-
walk when I can fly?
They're not that far away.
Oh, they're not that far. I was
Are
under
you
the
looking at
impression
the
they were
map?
much. I was under the
No.
impression they were much further away.
No.
No,
If you look at the map,
Right next to
The-
our big inn. It's like that line of tents there.
yeah,
oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
there
not
was.
that far.
I was under the impression they were like somewhere off the map. Okay.
no, it's like it's a significantly longer walk to like get to the temple.
I mean,
Yeah,
fair.
it's
That's
like
240 feet. Well,
Yeah.
based on that. Okay. Yeah. No, I'll just walk. Never mind. Sorry. So I'm gonna go check in with the caravan, see if they're all right, got themselves settled in.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
Probably a good idea.
I kind of want to poke around and see if I can investigate any, but I want to change my appearance. I want to do the
Disguise self.
mask of many faces cantrip. And I'm going to change my appearance so I just look vaguely like not a health orc. What are the other ones?
Wait, a what? What are you trying
One
to
of
look
the
like?
other people, like the town folk.
They're it's a mix. You could be you. It's okay.
I thought you said the L's though stick out.
We do.
Further
They
west.
used to. There's a mix here. In fact,
Oh, here there's a mix.
yeah,
Okay.
where you are is the mix. In fact, your minstrel actually looked to be at least partially elven.
Yeah.
Then
So-
I'm not going to bother with the disguise and I'm just going to take closer to the shadows and see if I can pick anything up.
Okay.
All right, so the two of you head back down the steps. And not a lot has changed. People are just kind of hanging out, drinking, having a little chit chat. You guys head straight out the door. Hook a right. You're headed for caravan land. And that's when you realize you see three people walking up from the caravan area.
Mhm.
There's a human and two half orcs, to be short about it. The
Fair.
human is maybe 5'6", 5'8" ish, kind of a little greasy looking,
Mm.
normal clothes. no armor, but he's carrying a club, basically. His two compatriots, however, are wearing leather armor and are armed. Swords, knives, that sort of thing.
Are they
Okay.
actually like carrying their weapons, or are they like holstered or whatever their equivalent would be?
Sheathed.
Jeez.
Sheathed. They are
Yeah, that would be
sheathed,
what I'm looking for.
except not the club.
Seeing as they don't
And-
have one. Yeah.
That particular individual has some kind of symbol hanging around his neck.
Is it
Oh.
a symbol that I recognize?
Is it one that she carries around?
No,
Oh, it's a new one.
No, Thea. Do not klepto the man's necklace. Can I
want
can I roll to see if I can figure out what that symbol is, or
sure.
what would you like for that one? Religion, history, arcana?
Religion with a +2 for history.
Okay. Religion. Ooh, all right, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. So that would be same as my history. That would be an unnatural 20.
You think you have it figured out
Mm-hmm.
just as he gets close enough to start speaking.
Oh
You.
no.
Hey, you. What are you doing here?
We're with the trading caravan.
Then why aren't you with the trading caravan?
We were just on our way to the trade caravan.
How soon are you leaving my town?
Your
Your town.
town?
That's when it
imagine
clicks. His little
tomorrow.
thing is like
Mhm.
a badge of office.
Oh.
My town. I'm the constable here. You look like trouble.
I am not trouble.
I'm going to put a
How
hand over
dare
Thea's
you?
over
You-
Thea's mouth.
You smell like trouble from here.
We should be leaving tomorrow.
Hmm.
We're
We were
rolling
going
out
to
with
talk to the caravan to see when we were leaving.
See
literally
that you
about to say
do.
that.
Oh, sorry.
He points the club at you. See that you do. We don't want you around here. Get out. Come
What
on,
are you
boys.
writing?
Thea, shut up.
It's a good thing he didn't hear you.
You want to listen? All your gripes about me saying things in that camp, gone. Ugh.
We've lost all kind of credibility.
Let's go to the camp before either someone says something that gets us fucking mollywopped by small town mafia. Ugh. That's how we wind up fucking stuck in a that's how we wind up stuck in a pig pen, okay?
But
Volleyball.
luckily, you can fly, so you can get us out.
No, I could get me out.
Ugh.
You would be pig food.
You're a bird. You can get the lock undone because you can get out, which
I
means
mean,
you can
yes.
come back.
Anyway,
Yeah,
and get
let's
us out.
Look at the
I'm having a shot of
they do
Stole
all my
whiskey
work for
back in-
me.
back at the room.
That's what it is. They do all my work for me.
They do.
I don't have to wind them up about anything. All I have to do is put an NPC out there and they go,
Apparently, those two just go at
end of
it.
the world. Ermigy!
listen.
With the two elves.
Listen, we are the
Constantly
old.
arguing with each other.
Listen, we have like 3 times your life expectancy in order to deal with these gripes.
Which
Not in recent
astonishes me to
history.
know when that you stay alive this long.
Listen, we even in recent history, we still live longer than you do. By
Go-
like
go talk to the caravan leader rather than yelling at us.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Let's get to the
Go make sure
caravan.
he's still doing okay.
Okay.
We should hurry up. I want to follow him if
So
we
you
can.
get into the camp, you recognize a bunch of people. There's a bunch of other people that you don't recognize.
Okay.
What you don't see is Altus.
Shit. Is Storm there?
No.
Shit. So who do we recognize?
The cook.
Was he a
Particularly?
good cook?
No. He's mostly
was.
drunk. That was the guy that was still sitting on the cart when the whole attack happened. Because he was hammered.
I'm gonna look over at Thea. There's no way this is gonna go well. You know this, right?
I'm not the one who left us here. Not my thoughts.
I wasn't blaming you, but all right, good to know. We're going to just need to be very careful. And we need to find where Altus and Storm went.
There's a lot of secrets here. We should figure them out.
There's a lot of secrets here that aren't our problem.
But we
Dick-
could make them our problem.
Yeah, that's what we don't want to do. We are already filled with problems, thanks to most of our party, between your tendency for kleptomania and the fact that we have.
Hey, me stealing has not brought any heat down on this group. Not my stealing. That has been perfectly fine.
Oh no, not your
There we
stealing,
go.
but just your general. Never mind, not important. No, we shouldn't go adding more problems to our list. I gotta change where I'm looking now because your location for camera just changed. Damn it.
That's
The,
okay. As he says, trouble finds us.
Yes,
Speak-
it does.
Speaking of, the cook wanders up to you. Do you guys want something to eat?
No, where's Altus and Storm?
Storm quit. She said
went
she doesn't
where?
want anything to do with this. I forget what word she used. Altus went to have a meeting.
With
Seems that Hook Hill, he's still here.
Hook
That's these
Hill?
other guys. They were supposed to be ahead of us. We caught up to them.
So something held them up. All right.
Yep.
Which way did Altus go?
He went to see Hook Hill.
Uh-huh. Where is Hook Hill?
I don't know. Staying at the inn.
What's he look like?
I don't know. I never met him. Ask one of these here fellers. And he
Who-
wanders away.
Great. I hate drunks. I hate humans.
Why? Our dwarf's a happy little drunk. We like him.
Our dwarf is fine. Uh, so, the only other person with a background in alchemy that could keep us alive just quit the caravan for some reason. And since she was smart enough to quit, she knows something's up. And the last known location of the person in charge of our caravan is missing. So I guess if you went to go back to meet with someone who was supposed to be staying at the inn, why didn't we see him at the inn?
Well, there's two inns.
That's right. Which one was? That's right. I forgot there was the other inn. There was the other one across the way, right, Eric?
It's actually behind the other one. It's called the Dragon Inn.
The Dragon Inn.
Yeah, as in you're dragging it in. So on the map,
Uh-huh.
the building with the smoke coming out of it is against the grain.
Yep.
Behind that, there's the haystack. There's
Yep.
another small series of buildings right there.
Yeah.
The one with the little garden behind it, that's
Yep.
the Dragon Inn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that map of what you were describing makes so much more sense now because I was looking at the wrong building.
Oh,
Sorry, completely
Vision.
random, but that makes so much more sense.
Visual references. Okay. Why is it that whenever we stop somewhere, things can just continue to get worse? Thea, is there anything you need from here, or are you just along for the ride?
No, I'm just going along for the ride because I want to listen to the whispers and see what I can pick up. My
Okay.
character's purely being nosy.
Of course.
Are you going to attempt to do an investigate roll in
Yes,
amongst the caravan people?
I sure am.
Please do.
Oh yeah, hold on. It's 17 plus
Oh, God.
25.
Wow.
good at that.
I'm being nosy. Rolls excellence.
So you end up spending a significant amount of time just sort of wandering around, chatting to the different caravan people, hanging out with them, seeing what's going on. One thing that you hear rumor-ish from them that seems to have a lot of traction is that directly north of here to the Grove, something terrible has happened. The
Oh dear.
So the Golden Circle generally are known to be purveyors of wisdom and tend to be a traveling justice system along with these groves to help keep balance throughout the world, things like that. And they're part of their what they wear is they'll have a golden circle here above their heart. Now, some of them, like the soldiers, will have a golden ring sort of built into their ring mail. Others will just have a pin or a brooch. Some will just have a holy symbol, depending on who they are. But generally speaking, if you see that, they are the respected wisdom dispenser, judge, that sort of thing. And this town, as if you recall when we were talking about it, even the caravan as it was coming in, they seemed to be kind of on board with this whole plan. This is their system, this is what they know, and it works for them. They speak highly of the druid, whose name actually happens to be Balmir.
Belmere.
And Balmir has gone missing. No one has seen him.
Fucking golden circle. Fucking druids.
The other rumor that you pick up easily from the caravan folk is that the Combi are getting very bold and staying far closer to town than they ever have before.
Do I hear anyone about where that what is that? Whoever you said is meeting Altus?
Okay.
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 There are some grumblings about why they haven't moved out yet. They should be moving on. The point of the whole caravan thing, these two guys were trying to get out ahead of the rush. And now they've kind of stalled here. Hookhill hasn't left for days.
But
So they're
they've seen him?
Huh?
But they've seen him, or it makes it sound like they've seen him recently.
Oh yeah, he should have been over at the inn where you guys were.
Where we were.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you like that in, or at least Altus did.
Oh yeah, that's where Altus said he was going too.
So the against the grain.
Yeah. We're not going anywhere until Chief comes back and tells us we can go. And they go back to whatever it was they were doing.
So Altus and Hook Hill were meant to be at Against the Grain, not the Dragon Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Of course they were. And we haven't seen them there yet.
No,
Maybe they were in another room. I doubt it. Seeing as we went there no, it would have been impossible timing one. Well, no.
you were
You could just
upstairs
go
for a
and ask.
while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just go and ask.
true. All right.
Right there.
Well, I guess we can return to the Against the Grain.
Mm-hmm.
You roll back in. The crowd hasn't really changed. Folks that are hanging out are hanging out. One of the humans that was there isn't there. But generally speaking, same crowd. They're just sort of spending the evening.
Anyone? Does my character notice anyone giving us the side eye?
Nope.
Nothing out of the usual then.
Known quantity now.
Okay. Do I see the innkeep?
Oh, yeah, he's tending bar.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him. How do I want to fucking word this? Because this guy is an asshole.
Where did
that'll
we
get you far.
find Pulik, or what was his name?
Hook Hill. Looking for
Hill.
Hook Hill.
Don't care. Are you paying for a drink?
Will you tell me if I buy a drink?
No.
Thea's just gonna walk away.
He turns around and goes back to serving drinks to other people.
Fucking useless. Okay.
On our way back up, I'm going to quietly approach that third room that was by us before we go into our room.
The one
And I want to
before?
listen in. Yeah.
Okay.
The one that I
Oh.
suspected people were in.
Give me you need a 20-sided roll. I just need to figure out what kind.
It'd probably be a perception if you're listening.
Well, yeah, but
But is there a way there used to be move silently.
stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth. Give me a
Oh.
stealth roll first.
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Wait, no, I have a higher number than that. That's math is not my,
Forte.
it's a 22.
Okay. Now give me a perception roll.
I have 19.
You hear somebody in there, but it sounds like they're asleep.
Okay. I'm gonna go just into our room.
Okay.
I'll have made my way back up.
Okay. Hey,
Shortly
the gang's all
after.
here.
So
So where's Altus? Or what Altus say, I should say.
Altus should have been meeting with a guy by the name of Hook Hill, who was in charge of the caravan that arrived here before us. They said that they were supposed to be meeting here, but dipshit downstairs doesn't want to be helpful, so we don't know if he's here or not.
Did you say, hey, dipshit? Or did
No.
you try to play nice with the locals?
I tried to play nice with the locals.
Oh,
Did you
and
actually
local,
try
this
to play
one
nice with the
local that we
locals, or
met.
were you? I'm sorry, what?
There's this one local we met. Guy has a stick shoved so far up his butt right now.
The constable and his goons.
Mm,
This
He's
place
hiding.
is
Making friends and influencing people. You are.
no,
He's
no.
hiding something.
I mean, yeah,
Hiding
this is
something. Oh my God.
Okay.
he runs this place like it's a fucking mafia. Look,
Okay. So
here's-
what actually happened?
So we should probably go back downstairs and see if we can find this
we're
hook here.
looking
Hookworm,
Hook Hill.
Hook Hill.
We couldn't find Altus. Altus was supposed to be meeting with Hook Hill. Hook Hill was supposed to be staying here for the past few days. So if he's anywhere, and we haven't all been lied to, he's probably in one of the rooms up here.
I'm going to stick my head out the door and say, "Hey, Hook Hill."
That's a way to do it.
There's one way to do it.
You get no responses.
All right.
So you're not gonna call for Altus? You call for one, but not the other?
Hey, Altus.
Well, we
Nothing.
tried.
I'm going to go downstairs and get a drink from the bartender.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
He'll serve you up, and it is really terrible compared to the stuff you've been drinking,
Oh, yeah.
but it works.
I'm going to look around the room for the minstrel.
She is off in the corner, sort of working on, looks like she's working on notes, doing a quick, like, working on a new song, not paying attention to what's going on around the room.
I'm going to get another drink and I'm going to take it over to her and set it down.
Well, another drink is always welcome.
Just
And you
wondering.
are,
I'm Dundon, by the way.
Dundon. Pleasure
Long
to
mace.
meet you. I am Valtier,
Nice to meet you, Veltier.
minstrel extraordinaire.
Have you been in town long?
Sadly, yes.
Why is that?
I was traveling with Hook Hill's caravan.
Yeah, our caravan leader was supposed to be meeting with Hook Hill, evidently here somewhere, but we're just killing time waiting for them to show up so we can find what the schedule is.
Here. Hook
Yes.
Hill left, saying he needed to meet Altus somewhere else.
Really? Oh, that's typical, isn't it?
What? Typical of a merchant not wanting to let on what the secret plan is? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we
He
just
holds up the drink to plans.
plans. Have you had the pleasure of meeting the constable? A couple of our
Hmm.
party were advised to leave.
Yes, yes. Steer clear of them. They're thuggish, but tremendously effective.
It's always good to know.
There's there are one or two of our caravan members that are now residing, at least temporarily, in a cell.
Yeah, I'd rather avoid that myself. Thanks for the tip.
Anytime.
Well, if you do happen to still go ahead, you were going to say something?
My only other tip would be sleep lightly.
Thanks again. Oh, and if you see Altus, send him our way. We're upstairs.
Of course.
Thank you kindly. Gonna trudge my way back upstairs and hey guys. Bleh.
Info dump. Info
Exactly.
dump. Blah.
blah, 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 blah.
Bleh, bleh, bleh,
So
bleh,
going
bleh, bleh, bleh.
forward, you're going to be the one talking with people then.
Well, when you don't start off by calling him dipshit, it kind of goes a long way.
I didn't call him dipshit. I called him a dipshit here because he is a dipshit. And I'm
No idea.
sorry. I thought the bard was hitting on me. That's why I asked.
Oh, you know, could be
Am I
worse.
going to have to teach you diplomatic niceties?
That depends.
Wow. There's a
Could-
class
could-
that I want to listen in on.
Could be worse. Could have been a centaur.
Oh, then it would have been a real ass. Anywho, look.
Alrighty, so sleep lightly was the
So,
was the final tip. So we should probably take turns.
yep. Someone keep watch. Double check your locks. Magic if you can.
We should probably all stay in the same location.
That was going to be my other suggestion.
There's not enough beds in here.
That's
Theo
fine.
doesn't need to sleep.
We don't need to. We can both meditate, and I'm a druid. Sleeping rough is kind of my thing.
I'm
Okay,
going to
then.
sit myself by the door. If there's, is there, with that door, is there like a shadowy area with like the lights down where I could just sit there?
If you don't light the candle in here,
It'll be
Pitch
dark.
black.
it'll be
Alright.
dark. There's no windows.
So we have
Oh,
a
that's
decoy
right.
room and our room. Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, have
Alrighty.
fun. Thud.
So we don't know where Altus or Hook Hill went because they both lied about where they were going for probably perfectly fine reasons.
You know when sketchy things happen, you know what it typically revolves around?
Money,
Religion.
religion, money, general stupidity. Sure.
Like, you know, I don't know, a temple or anything.
You really want to look in that temple.
We're
Yeah.
gonna check out the temple on the way out of town, so that way we can make a quick getaway.
Okay.
Or we'll get left behind by the caravan and be stuck leaving here on foot. One or
I'm
the other.
willing to bet that we'll find our friendly folks at.
I hope not.
Or perhaps they're at the rundown inn up the street that's, you know, all boarded up and falling on hard times. But let's try to quiet down so that if anything's gonna happen, we let it get there before.
Yeah, let's get some
Not
rest.
breaking the fourth wall and all, but you know.
Good chances, but that's okay. So we take our rest.
Okay. Do you have a particular order? You said you wanted people to watch, or are you just being meditation, being you can still watch while that's happening?
Meditation, we can still
Yeah.
watch while that's happening.
Okay.
Light activities.
Okay. So Elsbeth and Dundon are out snoring.
I do not snore.
My,
I do.
The player does. Elspeth probably doesn't.
I am too ladylike for that.
It would be a delightful, cute snore.
Little squeak.
Who let the church mice in here?
No, the speaker.
It gets all the way to the very deep part of the morning. Think 4 a.m.
Woohoo.
And for Azathan and Thea, give me perception rolls.
Hey Thea, I hope you're doing well on this one.
I have a 19.
Oh, thank God. All right, cool. I got a 10.
My perception, I have a good buffer because I have a +8 total.
That's fair. I have a plus.
Expertise.
I have a +6.
That's
but
why I like my perceptions and my
Oh, wait.
investigation. It's like
Oh, wait.
I have a lot.
He rolled the 10. I was like, oh my God, you have a +8 and you got a 10. Wow.
I have a +6 and I got a 10.
Okay.
I rolled ass.
Good to know.
I mean, 10's
Uh,
average.
Long about 4 a.m, Thea, you hear they're not bad. Whoever it is good, but you hear a thump of a boot. And it is not far from you.
Like in our room.
No. But just outside of it.
I'm going to wait. where Azathan, where are you in like reference to where I'm at? I'm by
Across
the door.
from you.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not staying far from you. We're on the same page. We're both equally paranoid.
I'm going to nudge you
Mhm.
and point to the door.
I'm going to nudge Dundon.
Awesome.
Company.
And you hear as a key scrapes into the lock of your door.
I'm going to get my 2 daggers ready.
I'm going to stand up and be like, I'm going to step in front of Thea to body block Thea and just be standing right at where the door would open to look out.
I like how
Why
no
you-
one woke me up.
She's behind the door.
Oh, she's behind the door?
Yeah.
You're going to be where the door opens.
They're going to
Yeah.
see you first.
Oh, good. That's the point. All right, cool.
I'm gonna elbow Elsbeth.
I'm just going to be standing right there when the door
Mhm.
opens.
Okay.
And I have my daggers ready.
What?
Shut up.
That was
Company.
perfect timing. Elspeth goes, "What?" And the door pushes in. Everybody give me an initiative.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I rolled ass as usual.
21.
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually very appropriate that I rolled this low.
Yeah,
I
waking up.
have a 16.
21.
3.
I had a natural 20.
Nice.
Woo!
The closest to flat-footed is what we're going to get with Elsbeth today.
Elspeth, what did you get?
3.
Nice.
Very appropriate given the circumstances.
Considering you're at the back of the room, that's probably a good idea.
And literally just
I mean,
gotten
yeah, I
woken
work
up
best
out of a
at
dead
range.
sleep.
Cool.
I figure that low con means she's either a really heavy sleeper or a really light sleeper.
Really heavy sleeper.
Really bad at
That's why
rolling.
she just said what as we tried to quietly wake her up.
Just
Drool. What?
what?
The face, like the red imprints on her face.
Hair like
Pink
this.
hair.
Do we have a fucking sleeping mask and everything?
No.
No, but seriously, what happens?
There are thugs there, and they're trying to push their way in the door. What do you do? Dundon and Azathan, you go first at the same time.
Oh, yay.
I'm going to they're gonna try and push their way in the door.
Do we see weapons?
Yes. Clubs.
What kind?
Clubs.
Yep.
Clubs?
Yep.
You're gonna want to not be here.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I think I said
You gonna do anything
intimidation check.
else?
That entirely depends on what they respond.
They're non-verbal.
Cool.
They're
Shift into a
not-
bear.
Okay.
I will wild shape directly on in front of them into a
Okay.
bear.
Me running. Oh my. Elspeth's
I was
like,
about to step forward with both of my with my battle axe ready, but I'm gonna take a beat to see exactly what's going on with the bear.
just,
Elspeth is now awake.
just that and a roar directly at point blank as they open this door.
I'm awake.
Yeah, that seems to have you get some reaction. Thea, what are you doing?
Oh,
Beside laughing,
I'm straight up attacking. I'm
It's a big
going
bear in
with,
the way.
Oh,
You could
I have a bear in the way.
you could conceivably dive over his head if he's on all fours. You could
I
like
can does that count as a sneak attack?
You can do a dive roll over his head into the corridor. Just
I also
to, you
have
know.
a ranged spell.
That was
called Eldritch
not
Blast.
on all fours, but
Oh, not on all fours. No, you can't get out the door.
So basically, the
Oh,
only
so
thing
I
you see
can't do
is a
anything.
bear.
it's just it goes from rather homely looking druid to just
That I can't do anything right now.
well, if
I'm
I
just gonna
step back,
kind of stand there.
Okay,
I'm
so
like-
you're gonna hold your action. Dundon's holding. Thea's holding. You hear, what the? Holy! Oh my! And two of them try to stab you.
I need to grab something real quick.
Ooh, one of them.
One
I
of them
shouldn't
crit.
say stab. Cudgel
Uh-huh.
with the club.
All right.
One of them clobbers you square on the snout. He freaks out and goes, ah! Bam!
Okay.
I'm
And-
picturing it like when your animal's mad, you have like the newspaper SWAT.
Quack, 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 quack.
Dude, fear and adrenaline must have been driving this dude because he crushes your nose.
Okay.
He hit you so hard, you literally are seeing stars.
That's what we call a crit.
You take 14.
Okay.
Is he still where he's at blocking the door?
I am.
It was a hell of a hit, but it did not move him back.
Yeah, there's a lot of mass.
Yeah, that is yeah. I am a let me just grab my stat block here for a moment.
How can they see in the dark? Do they have
I mean-
lanterns or?
Yeah, there's a couple of candles to the back.
Okay, cool.
Can we tell how many there are?
You're guessing like 5.
Oh,
Close-ish.
Okay. Cool.
so is that the first round?
So that was them. We're down to held action. Neither of you can still get around. Then we're down to Elsbeth.
Yeah, no, that would have been I would have had to have said to hold an action to do things. Whoops. Oh well. I was gonna see if I could just grab one of them and drag him into the room, but I'll wait till my next turn for that.
I was straight up gonna attack them, so
That's fine. Hold
You
it.
do
It
have
just-
a ranged spell.
It depends on if yeah. It really just depends. That's okay.
wait,
Okay.
do I see anyone over top of the bear, or is the bear literally all I see?
You're looking at his ass the whole time. You can't. He's like blocking the door.
Okay, and you can't see anyone from there. Okay.
Not
Your
Your
particularly.
best shot would be like to drop beneath the bare legs, and that would be your only way to see beyond my body. That's
That's
Kind of
Oh,
Cynthia's ass.
Then I will do that. I'm going to drop down, and then I'm going to use my handy
Eldritch.
dandy. What is it?
Eldritch Blast.
you're gonna fucking stab somebody in the damn knee.
I'm going to do the repelling blast. So
Yep.
when I use Eldritch blast, it's also going to push them back 10 feet.
That's gonna
Even if
slam
that's
them
into
into
a
a
wall.
wall.
Exactly. And get Eldritch blast. So hold on, I have to figure out what Eldritch blast is first, though.
Just gonna figure out what it is.
I know I'm going to do it. I just don't know what it does.
Why
Oh.
you didn't write it down?
Actually, hold on. I need to double check how much health
Never
I
wake a
actually
sleeping
have.
bear.
Honestly, yeah, basically.
1d10 force damage.
Yep,
Let me-
ranged spell attack.
1d10.
So you have to do ranged touch, right?
No, not
No.
touch. It's just a ranged attack.
Okay,
Within
ranged attack.
120 feet. So as long as they're within
Yeah.
120 feet, I
Yeah.
can do it.
It's a
It's like
great
5
range.
feet from you max.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the corridor is 5 feet wide.
And I'm
So
gonna
they're-
hit. I'm gonna aim it directly at the first pair of heels that I see and point it
Okey-dokey.
up. So it's gonna be like an up direction that I repel them.
Roll a hit roll.
Oh gods.
I
There's
got
about
a
to be some murders.
Come fly with me.
What'd you get?
17.
So you do the mumble, mumble, mumble blast. And the dude that swatted him on the nose out of fear becomes paste on the wall on the opposite side of the corridor.
Teach you to fuck with the bear.
Man, I don't even think they see our rogue pop out from beneath the bear. All they just see is this bear and this dude get fucking pasted. They smack the bear and he gets pasted.
We're gonna have to give like a hell of a tip to housekeeping.
Okay.
First
So
of all, we're not
much for
tipping anyone
round-
housekeeping with the food quality that's here. It's clearly not a concern.
That
So
looks
much
like
for
the food.
round one.
I still get around.
Oh, sorry. Are you gonna do
Poor
something?
Elspeth.
I'd like to cast light.
Ah, okay.
Just so we can see.
You turn the light on.
Well, all of us have like
All
dark
of us
vision,
have no
so-
issue.
All of you with dark vision go, oh, let's turn the lights on.
She's like, what is going on?
Leave it to the human.
It's the best part is Elspeth just sees like Thea laying on the ground in between the legs.
There's a bear. There's a
giant bear.
There's a
What is-
smudge across the hall.
It's
And
pasta sauce.
Dundon's
Let's
just
go.
standing there. Dundon's just standing impatiently waiting to attack something. And just like bury his. He's just
I
What do the goons look like now that I can see?
They look like townies with clubs.
I really
And
hope that wasn't the constable.
Oh, that would
no,
make my
but
day.
they all have that kind of look about them.
Mm.
So Azathan and Dundon, back to you.
Well,
top of
Elspeth
round
is going
two.
to shout, alarm! Like trying to get people awake.
Who are you
Uh-huh.
trying to wake? Everyone else is awake in our room.
There was just a blast that painted someone across a wall. I
I
think
know.
people are aware.
Yeah, Barry, I just help.
Shut up. All right, so who is still in front of me, DM?
So the dude that swatted you
Uh-huh.
is a pulpy mess on the wall, but
Yeah.
there's basically two and two, and their eyes are like
Where's
they're
the
starting to look
constable?
like they're going to back away.
Are you
Where's the
talking as a
constable?
bear?
No, I'm asking as the DM. Where's the constable?
No constable here.
Okay,
Two thugs.
I am going to look at all four of them. Shift back.
Don't step on me.
I won't. Why are you here?
Obviously, they have a death wish.
I don't want to kill innocent people.
They're coming into our room at 4 a.m. What part of innocence does that scream to you?
Stupid
Hang on,
people.
hang on. The DM's
Good-
trying to say something.
Run. And all four of them head for the stairs.
Cast. I have a spell I'd like to cast.
Oh, good.
Let me double check it real quick.
Old
Is that-
person.
Oh no. I've got. I'm
Oh,
pretty-
okay.
Hold on just a moment.
Polymorph into mushroom.
Actually, something pretty close to that.
Can't wait.
Oh,
I'm
is
going
it
to
entangled?
cast Entangle. Just at the end of our hallway.
You have to have something to use as entangled.
I need.
How about their legs?
Let's see.
No,
grasp.
that's a plant spell.
There is no material component for Entangle.
Yeah, but
I do have 10 feet of mushroom spores.
It just says they sprout from the ground.
Yeah, but
Doesn't specify it has to be living.
yeah, grasping weeds and vines. I mean, if you would like, I could do.
I mean, the floorboards are wood.
That is
Yep,
true.
And it's a conjuration, so you're basically making something out of nothing already. But GM call.
Yeah, I have alternatives. They're not as nice.
My alternatives, I'm just going to be real, are not nice.
You just want to splatter more people.
That is the mood that we're in tonight. Yes.
been a hell of a week, guys. You all get to get pasted.
That's
So,
how it goes.
what is your ruling on the entangle there, DM?
I'm not understanding how a mushroom would do that, but
Fair. I'm mostly
If you-
thinking like
if you use a lichen-based thing, then sure. Let's call it that.
yeah, unless like typical like
Moldy
mushrooms-
lichen kind of.
just like the I'm missing the word for the actual part of the mushroom that just like it's not the cap itself, but it's all of the tendrily bits that would normally go
Stems.
dig down into
Oh.
like anchor into the material. That's what I am like
There you go.
Are
pulling
you
from
referring to the roots?
yes, but they have their own technical name. But so I'm going to pull from my aura of these spores and just cast down the end of the hallway. So there is this 20-foot radius square of these just warping and writhing just mushroom tendrils that just crisscross over the hallway and making and into the actual passageway itself. Stop running, otherwise you're going to die, and it's going to hurt the whole time you're dying.
Wait, we'll keep one alive.
I know. I want to keep all of them alive. They understand what we
Uh-oh.
can do.
Do they get a saving throw?
Strength save.
This one is, hold on. I'm putting this in front of them. So it is from a point within range, and it's a range of up to 90 feet. So I'm putting this ahead of them.
Okay. But they weren't stopping. They're going to run into it.
Okay. Then it will be a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, they will be restrained until the spell ends.
Woo! What is your DC?
My DC is 14, unfortunately.
I gotta tell you, you have scared the mushroom right out of them. First of all, the first guy,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't even slow down.
Okay.
Ah! And he's headed down the stairs like that kind of fast.
Okay.
Two guys behind him. Ah! Last guy. Ah! Last guy doesn't make it. He is restrained.
Well, we did only need one of them.
Yeah, but the other three are gonna go get the constable.
The other
Attack
three,
us!
the
Thea
other
really
three
wants to
are
follow
out of
them.
here. They are gone.
Okay. You.
Can Thea follow them?
You can't get through the entangle.
You'd
Oh.
have to pass a strength save to get through the entangle bits.
It only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, but
Oh, a minute head start for them. They're gonna be a long way away.
Yeah, I'll never.
They're not
find
gonna
them.
stop running.
you.
Let me try.
Let's try questioning this guy first, Shelby. I mean, Thea.
Oh, I got a 3. There ain't no way in hell.
No.
Okay.
You.
Nope.
Not gonna
Mm-mm.
talk?
Nope.
That's fine.
I'm gonna walk up with my axe and kind of prop it against his chest a little bit, just laying it flat against him.
Where? How is he? Is he sitting?
My friend
Sitting?
here
How
would-
is he stuck?
He is literally he is just entangled with just fiber and these what looks like tendrils just wrapped around his body.
Right,
my friend here would like to have a word with you, and it would probably be in your best interest to answer him.
We just pasted one person in your group without effort.
Can-
I
can-
don't want to kill anyone else.
I do.
What are you so afraid of that doesn't terrify you?
He pees a little. All right, he pees a lot.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys.
Elspeth,
That's to
shut
be
up.
expected. It's okay. Pee all you want. We got time.
Well, we do, you don't.
Exactly. We've got time.
So, your buddies tried to break into our room for no good reason, right?
Caravans have money.
So you thought it would be okay to rob us.
I
Are
don't
you the
know.
ol-
I'm not in charge of anything.
I don't care if you're in charge of it. You seem like a reasonable person. So until you stop being reasonable, I'm going to treat you like a reasonable person. Would you feel better if I let you out of here?
He is gonna give him a look like, what are you talking about?
Yes or no?
Dude, you scared him shitless. He has nothing. He's like he's babbling.
I would like to.
Who sent you? I'm just gonna flick him in the forehead.
Yeah. I could just imagine this like stone dusty dwarven finger.
Thunk. Who sent you?
It wasn't me.
Obviously, you don't have the intelligence to plan something like this. Who sent you?
I don't know anything.
You don't need to, other than who sent you.
I blame Dogroot,
Just dog root.
the guy that the owner of Against the Grain was yelling at when you came in.
Okay, good
The
for
guy
the
in the
memory.
back that you never actually saw.
Okay,
But
Does
Cook,
Dog Root normally knock over the caravans when they come through?
No,
Just ours, we looked.
I don't know.
particularly
I don't know
easy.
anything. I'm blaming him.
Okay,
That's fine.
where do we find dog root?
I don't know.
You don't know.
He is gonna accidentally drop one of her daggers right through his foot.
This dude is probably a commoner. Please don't stab him.
He is
I did it.
indeed.
I dropped my weapon.
she's aiming for non-lethal. She's aiming for pain, not lethal.
Oh
That
God.
seems
Yeah,
to
it's
have
just his foot.
seems to have a clear effect. You poked him in the foot. Ah! He starts screaming.
Stop screaming, please.
Oh no, he doesn't stop. He's screaming.
Okay, give me a minute.
I'm
God
gonna
damn it.
whack him in the head again. Where
Give
can
me
we
a-
find Dog Root?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Then why were you here?
I was getting paid.
What were you supposed to do?
He is
Were you-
gonna search his pockets.
Don't.
Were you going to kill us? Or were you going to just scare us away?
Do any of you have? It used to be a thing.
Sense motive.
Yeah,
Insight.
insight. There you go.
Yeah.
Insights.
Let's do an
I do.
insight roll.
I can usually convert a lot of these.
That would be a
Ooh,
23.
Natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Wow.
Well,
So he's clearly lying.
Look, you just saw that we pasted your friend. We can kill you, and you will hurt the whole time you're dying, and then I'll bring you back and we'll do it again. I'd like to get out of this as quickly and without killing people as possible. You can decide how long this takes. I have time. You don't.
is there a sign of anyone else approaching after all the noise and shouting?
No.
Why don't you just answer my friend's questions and you and I can just have a couple slugs of stone whiskey instead of the slop they serve downstairs.
Carrot or the stick?
Good. It's the good cop, bad cop approach. Yay.
Nope.
Nothing.
No.
This place
No.
is really worth dying for.
It won't matter.
What won't matter?
It won't matter what happens to me.
Why?
You're
Ah.
too late.
All right,
You're
what
too late.
happened?
You'll find out. It's fine.
I hate people like this.
Can Thea search his pockets? Is there anything in his pockets
Yeah,
or
look-
on him? Like, is
look-
there any symbol or anything like that?
I was gonna say, look for a crescent.
Or orders?
As you basically rough him up a little as he's all tangled up, you pull aside his shirt, and there's a big red crescent right here.
Oh, good. I would like to
Oh,
take that
lucky,
+3
lucky.
dagger, and I'm just gonna
I will take that.
I was
What's that?
just gonna knock him unconscious.
no. The only good cultist is a dead cultist at this point. Well,
So give me a damage roll, and Thea, you said you're gonna get him too?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a damage.
I'm gonna
roll.
go pack my stuff.
that's 9 points.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing the attack roll or the damage?
Just the damage. He's
Yeah, he
He's
can't do it.
restrained. There's no
Oh, that's
dodging
right.
here.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, you know.
This is cinematic at this point. This is not
8.
mechanics.
Your knives meet in the middle. Clink. Clink.
Alrighty.
This guy's done.
All right, well,
He bleeds out.
I'm gonna take that necklace.
Yay.
Do you?
Hey,
It's not a necklace.
it's a
Tattoo.
tattoo.
It's not a tattoo.
Word.
It's a scar.
It's
Oh.
It's
Oh.
a brand.
We're not cutting that off.
It's a recent one too.
do you need him for mushroom parts, or can we just make our way downstairs and out? Just
We
check
don't
on the
have
caravan?
time. We don't have time for that. We need to go check on the caravan.
Got my pack. Ready to
Wait,
go.
everybody give me a perception roll.
Oh, right. There's something else I meant to do earlier today, but I forgot.
16.
17.
13. I'd like to open the site, please.
Ah,
I meant to do that earlier, but now seems like a great time.
in here, it is pretty average. It's not any really different than anything you would see anywhere else. But walking around the corner from the other set of rooms, that other corridor,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you see one of the people that was downstairs earlier, one of the half orcs.
Is it the gentleman that was sitting off by himself?
Yes, indeed. Grabbing my description, or thinking I was. Hang on. So he is relatively beefy. He's got one full tusk, one busted tusk. He is actually wearing armor,
Mhm.
like not just playing around. He's got full on ringmail,
Mhm.
Lovely.
and hanging around his neck is a red gold wreath of flame with a sparkling gold star in the middle.
Ooh.
This is through the site.
It glows. So does
Okay.
his armor.
It's all magic.
So does his warhammer.
Oh.
Ooh.
Does he look aggressive? Like he's coming at us, or
Not at all.
He's not the crescent.
Good morning, friend. Sorry if we woke you as we were getting ready to leave.
It's probably a good thing that you learned this lesson early. There's something wrong here. If you had had any dealings with that. And he points the hammer at where dude is bleeding out.
Mhm.
This meeting would be different. Elsbeth, give me, you have a history or a political, you have some kind of
Yeah.
knowledge of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and hit me up with that. Give me a
History.
roll.
Oh, first great roll of the night. How's a 23 sound?
It occurs to you as you're looking at this, you're like, oh shit. The wreath and the gold star,
Mhm.
the wreath of flame and the gold star is the symbol of a very special unit from the Red Lady. He is a knight of Thardel. And they destroy cultists on sight. No questions asked. He is a cultist hunter.
Oh, good.
Sir Knight.
So did you catch the other ones that were running by?
Well, that's the part where we follow them to where they're hiding out. Right?
Ooh.
Sounds like
Correct.
a great
Works for
idea.
us.
The Crimson Crescent have not been kind to us ever.
The Crescent must die.
All right. I like this one.
So as you're seeing that, as you're looking at that, you realize that there's actually something more to, as you're still looking with the sight.
Yeah.
There's actually one more little thing. As he's standing there and gesturing, you realize that he's not actually wearing the armored gauntlets. He doesn't have the gloves on. And when he makes a gesture, you actually see he has a scar as well, but it's a crisscross across the palm of his hand. And it is essentially the symbol of Abashi, the god of war. He has a scar of his holy symbol in the middle of the palm of his hand, and it glows. Shall we hunt a cultist?
Sounds good to me.
Sure. Did you
Where
have a chance
should
for breakfast?
Hmm?
Have you had a chance for breakfast? And I hold up the flask of stone whiskey.
Excellent. Where shall we start?
By
Temple.
following those other three cultists.
To the
He
temple.
gestures. You're gonna let the entangle thing go?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Oh, Thea's gonna pick up her dagger.
Bump.
Oops.
so. Quick question. You
Yes.
think the guys downstairs are going to care that we just leave a body there, or should we?
So, how's about we pick all this up next time when I hopefully have a map that we can work with?
Hey.
Sure.
Because somehow it is 9:30 already.
Yeah, it went really fast this time.
I was late.